Okay, last one. Here's part 5. Thanks again for checking them out. Let me know which one you like the best. Got some cool things in each one. Tried to spread it out a little bit, but this is part 5, and then we'll do it again next year. Thanks for joining. Give us a like and a subscribe. Okay, well, let's get this one open. I didn't mention this, but she's from the X-Men series. I should mention before I get this open, but it does come with pieces for Bone Breaker. She has 2, so half of it. But I don't see myself connecting these. Maybe Wolverine, Havoc, I don't know, maybe, but really have no desire to use others. So I will probably not be collecting that Bone Breaker figure. From G.I. Joe to the girl. Up. I'm on a quest. This addiction's got me laughing. I'm truly blessed. As you can see, that half the tank. Tank's actually not bad, but the track is separate. I don't know if the wheels don't turn, but track feels very like different kind of plastic. So that might be an interesting thing. This has some feels, so I don't know if I'll pick that rest of that up, but that'd be cool to see. She does come with 2 grabby hands, or 2 like reaching hands. See how this goes. Hopefully it's got all the parts in it. That would be very disappointing, and you guys would catch that in the video. Of course I would share it to show my misery, but you know, that's how things go. Box art looks really cool. She's figure looks good, not in the artwork, but in this. A little nervous that she's a little unwrapped, but okay, cool, we got her. So she was in it. We're all messed up. Otherwise she looks good. She kind of looks like a Twilight, however you say that. More expensive than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll get it this time. This box is just different. Just open both places, and we tear the box apart anyway. But let's get this opened up. We're getting one of those no plastic series. But you never know if you're going to get everything in it, but looks like we got it. So we'll get both those pieces out. Let's open up thing 1. Extra wrapping. There he is. But yeah, I don't know what I'll do with the Triple H. We'll see. Anyway, let's get this open. So I've actually come to follow a little bit more wrestling lately, since I've been playing around with the YouTube channel. I was a fan when I was a kid, but lately I've been kind of rewatching some of the old stuff and then following some of the new stuff. And so I've been a little interested in, you know, how these two work together, all that kind of stuff. So got this helmet for Triple H, all plastic, not very silver-esque, it's more just gray plastic. And then got this mic so that they can cut a promo, WWE logo. And then we'll get Triple H out, doesn't have his ponytail. And then Steph out of the way. So there's Steph, the queen of WWE. I have another figure of her, but this one looks better. Still doesn't look quite like her. But her arms come down, which is a good thing. Get to see what they have. I've seen a lot of display cases lately where you can buy a display case that looks just like that. Kind of cool to do it that way, but it also might as well just put it in or just leave it in the box. But anyway, all right, so let's get him open. I'm gonna take the big knife, cut this because it's not. I don't like to open from the bottom. And gotta get all the way through all the plastic if you want to get him out. Okay, should be enough. These come with a stand, so it's interesting that they didn't take the time to put the name on the stand. It's just an empty one. their spot for it, I guess, if they expect you to do it. Unless it's somewhere in the packaging and I don't know. Okay, let's get out his rifle. This is used previously from other Joes. It does have a magazine that comes out. It doesn't feel like the scope comes off, but looks good. We've got some brown in it. Take the helmet off for the basic trooper. The do special, the blue is a little darker, it looks like, in that little space. Got his machine gun. And the magazine comes out of that one as well. And we got the suppressed 45. Get that out without breaking the tip. You really shouldn't put those together because that tip is so small. The magazine doesn't count that one, but it's a big extension. Okay, and then knife is blocked away by this piece of tape that doesn't like to come off. Okay, got it. Looks a lot like the newer style G.I. Joe knives from the 3 3/4. Okay, then we got him out. Okay, well, let's get this open. I don't have my pocket knife on me, so kind of been struggling to get these open. I can do better on this one. Not really looking to keep the box, so we'll just tear into it. Found some good stuff over here. Some that I bought, some I didn't. There's a cool G.I. Joe classified ferret that just barely came out. In fact, I don't know if I can find it anywhere. Probably should have got it, but didn't have room in my bag. Okay, so with Reva, I've got 2 lightsabers that are because her big lightsaber breaks in half. So there's those. And then get the tape off of this one. I'm really curious to see if the big lightsaber survives all the way back to Utah. But there's the full lightsaber. Hopefully I can get to that park and get some pictures of her. Reva herself. Let's get this package opened. Oh, missed some spots. Fire is a good name for her. It's a little warm out here, and the black package is definitely attracting some heat. This out. Like all these other figures from the multiverse, it does come with a card. Get that out. There's her card. A little bit about her. Beatriz Bea Bonilla da Costa. Thought she was from Brazil. Yeah, Brazilian Secret Service. The name seemed a little less Portuguese, a little more Spanish, but what do I know? Okay, like the others, they do come with a platform to stand on, so we'll use that in a second. She has the wrappers, the holders on her, so I'll have to put those off. Need to get a pocket knife that actually has clippers on it. Probably make my life a lot easier. Let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, got it off. Okay, well, her hair's kind of funny. I'm not sure. From that series, they did an okay job with them. We'll see how this one looks when we get them open. Obviously, I'm going to open it because the box is horrible. So we'll keep this open. Make sure nothing's in there. Get rid of this junk. So this is from the, but I tried to use as little as plastic as possible. So we got the 8-sided dice that came with it. And the light a little bit closer. So we got the 8-sided dice. And then we've got this bow that's without the power on it. And the other bow when it's got the power on it. Not a whole lot of detail on it, just doesn't look like it's knocked very well. But got that, and we got Hank. Always worried that it's the wrong figure in the box. One of those in my stories. But this is Hank. Got good movement on his head. Pretty good. I'm a Jack, but not really worried about that one. It was might look for the whole family eventually, but yeah, this is cool. Excited to get this. Would be nice to have a little more articulation, but having bend in the arms and the knees, I'm excited for that. So let's see what we got with this figure. Let me take the clippers first. Get these off. I don't know that there's really not anything else besides that, so we'll take out Jack Jack just real quick. So there's Jack Jack. I'm gonna get just a little more light. Sorry about the wiggling. But Jack Jack, he's got very little articulation. His head might turn. Yeah, his head will turn a little. Here didn't do much, but anyway, there is Jack Jack, the toy accessory. And then, and this is incredible. Our Elastigirl. The box really didn't do much for me for a reason to keep it. I really wanted to take her out to take pictures. But, okay, so her head does turn and does move on the ball. So lots of movement there.
Let's get Oscar open. Got the shell. Get that open. We got the paper that says "Don't swallow the guns," so we'll just get rid of that. Okay, so she comes with helmet. The antenna does move. It's a little bit stiff in the corner, but it does move. There's little markings. I don't know if you can see that very well. I apologize. The room is a little dark, but she does have some markings on her helmet from where she's been hit. And then we've got her blaster, common Mandalorian blaster. I think it's such a pain. But that, see it. Just a small regular blaster, and then we got her jetpack. Get this open. There we go. So jetpack, it's got some color on it, some detail where on the sides, and the controller, jetpack on the back. Okay, get her out. She's a little small. If I had one of the other Mandalorians, I'd compare her with it, but she is definitely 7-inch. Yeah, this is the mall with the legs. That'll work. This is paper. From there. That stuff. Put away all the extras. Okay, so we'll get out his stand. Tried to trick me. No batteries, unfortunately, so I'll have to take a picture later. It's got his super long blade. We'll see. Hopefully, it survives the trip home. I think this might come apart. Oh yeah, it does. It's come apart, so it may survive the trip home. And then we got his little symbol that, if you can read this, it says Darth Maul. I'm kidding. I have no idea how to say that, but yeah. Need to compare all those and see what it looks like. All right. And then we got he's got his snarling teeth. So it feels a little softer than some of the others. I think he's got the robot legs. No, those aren't robot legs. That's regular. So get these ones open. Start with Snake Eyes. Just did another video of another variant that was very good either. So, kind of the theme for this weekend. Okay, got Snake Eyes was on last piece. And then his gun is on number 7. So, obviously there's a lot of articulation. This is really boxy. This swivel. The AK-47 looks like a little bit not much to it. Just kind of something. And this is not going to fit very well. And the prototypical pose for old figures like this that don't have much articulation, the old Star Wars ones, is the holding the gun up with the hand down. Okay, we'll put him over there. Okay, then we'll move on to awareness. Again, I do like the blue. It would be cool to see them make the classified this uniform. Obviously, she's better in black, but again, she's same as Snake Eyes, moves on the hips, and the swivel. And they do not pull out a fancy trick by show her glasses. Interesting way to showcase her. She was in that weapon out like this one goes outside. Anyway, so open. Shows that this is the first time that she was
my mission clear. Collecting action figures. It's my fun frontier. From PhotoGIJoeHero to the girls, I'm on a quest. This addiction's got me laughing. I'm truly blessed. Heroes and villains, they come alive in my collection. They thrive and survive. Collecting figures, it's my funny addiction. Every hero and heroine fuels my conviction. From PhotoGIJoe to ladies, they rule my space. In this action figure universe, I find my place.
Was 12, but
Each box I open,
20% off.
it's like a treasure
Anyway,
chest.
open.
Figures on the
Figure itself, the
shelf, they're on the best. With every
I do
new
like the break
addition, my passion's ignited. In this action world, I'm
We're video game guys. Can you
forever
this hand out? To get kind of fancy like this, and put them in your hand. The plastic is really good though. This info is neat. Good color on it.
But this is I said the hands are a little cold. We'll see how it goes. No weapons with her. She didn't have a whole lot of weapons or anything like that in the series, but I don't recall what she fought Ahsoka with. Anybody remember? You know, there's the. There's not much. It's definitely a cheap one. Front and back. Let's get this open. She comes with these magic things that snap onto her wrists. I think I actually used these in a customization for the girl from Incredibles, Violet. I don't remember the show. But there's those, and then I have the figure itself. Not much for